Hey everyone, here today we're going to do a fire pour. I've done this one I'm working on. It's still not completely done. For a firefighter friend of mine, a retired firefighter. So I did the background and then I'm doing the silhouette with black acrylic. And so yeah, I still have some work to do on it, but it's looking pretty cool, I think. And then this is one of the first ones I did, which was a trivet. So I'm going to show you how I do this, what my process is today. It's not going to be a long video. Let me put these away and we'll get started. Okay, I'm going to do it on a 12 by 12 today. So I've got that out there. Hopefully we're in the frame. Yeah, looks good. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my black Artist Loft black flow acrylic. We're going to put that down first. All right, and I forgot to get my paper towels. Grab those real quick. Okay. So I bought one of these at Michael's today. Or not today, yesterday. I went for the big 70% off canvas. And they had them over in the Wilton cake decorating area. And I thought it looked like the one that people are using that I've seen doing pours that you get on Amazon. So I thought I would try it. It looks like it's working pretty good. Makes things a little bit quicker. I just realized I forgot to put my apron on. So that could be not good. And I got a little bit too much paint on this, so I'm just going to let it pour. Okay. I'm still working on my first 100 subscribers. I'm at 79 now, so we're getting there. Should be there, I don't know, hopefully in a couple weeks. So I guess I better get busy and resin that piece that I showed you guys last week. Okay, you want there to be paint on the surface, but not too much paint. So just a thin layer of black. When you start putting your other colors down, you want to be able to, you don't want to have too much paint there because you're not going to really be pouring off any of the red, yellow, and orange. Those are going to stay on the canvas. So let's get some of this black off of here. Make sure my sides are covered. You can always go back and retouch your sides. There goes the dog again. Okay. I think we're good. So let's get rid of some of these bubbles. You don't want to leave the bubbles there either. Unlike if you're doing a galaxy pour, you want the bubbles to be there. With the fire pour, you want to get rid of them. because the red, yellow, and orange are going to do the magic, be the magic fire. Make the flames. Sounds kind of funny. We're making fire. Something I learned when I started researching to do resin, when I read the instructions for the resin that I got, I found out that the torch isn't really the heat that pops the bubbles. It is the, I believe, CO2 that comes out that pops the bubbles. So interesting little trivia there. So you don't really need to have your torch super close if you're just trying to get rid of bubbles. If you're trying to get rid of, they said about 6 inches from the canvas. So, but if you're trying to get your silicone to come up, you probably need to be a little bit closer. All right, so I've got my black down. I have, my favorite red is Arteza. I do not have a label on this, but Arteza Crimson. That is the red that I'm going to use. The, why does that not sound right now? Anyhow, Artist Loft Cat Orange I'm going to be using as my orange. And I'm going to use some Arteza Lemon Yellow. I wanted a cool yellow. The lemon yellow is on the cooler side. And then I think I'm going to throw a little bit of gold in there this time. I haven't done that before. But I think it'll look cool just to have a little bit of gold going on. And that is also Arteza. I want to check really quick on that red. Because I have another, okay. It is the crimson. It's the crimson red. The other Arteza I have is the scarlet red. Okay, I feel better now. Let's make sure you guys are still in focus. Okay. All right, what I do is my paints are already mixed up with floetrol and glue all. And I give that the recipe for that in my description. So I'm just going to put some red down. And I know some people have said that they have problems with the yellow turning green on the black. So I think putting the red and the orange down first actually helps with not to have so much of that. Okay, and I went a little heavy-handed with the red. Not as much with the orange. And then some yellow. And I know this looks like a lot of paint, but it does dry flat. So just so you know, I have tried it. Everything has dried smooth. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of the gold, just little bits of it here and there. Not a whole lot of it. All right, so I've got my 3 layers down. And then I have my trusty straw from Wendy's. And I'm going to be blowing up first, and then I'll flip it around and do the other side. So bear with me through the blowing. This, I might pass out. I almost did last time. That's why I decided to go with a smaller one this time. If you have an airbrush, you could probably use the airbrush. It'll probably save you from passing out. So here we go. Tap your straw every once in a while just to get the spit out of it. And I'm not using a hard pressure, especially in the center here. You don't want to blow too hard because then you'll be pulling up a lot of your black. And you want some of the black to come up, but you don't want to lose your yellow and orange in there and red. So don't blow too hard. Okay, there's some flames for you. So I'm going to turn it around and then we'll see if we need to add some more yellow back into it. All right, that's pretty easy. Can't get much easier than that. Make sure you really blow up your red, like almost all the way up off the canvas, because the black kind of eats the colors that it's in. So you want to make sure that you've got it into the black. I'm going to flip it around. See if I can get some more yellow back in this area here. I don't like how it got too black. There's some red and orange in there, but I'm going to blow it a little bit and see if I can get some more back in there. Nope, I think I'm going to add some orange and yellow back in that area. So just go back in, add it where you want it. And everything that as you notice, everything I did was vertical. So don't blow horizontal. Don't put your paint on horizontal, because you want the fire to be going vertical. That's better. Okay. And that orange and yellow will pull over into that black there. I'm going to help it along just a little bit. If you blow really gently, you can go horizontal a little bit, just a little tiny bit. And be really gentle just to open up some of those areas. that you still see where there's lines. Some of those lines are cool, but you don't want too many of them. You can also blow like directly down on top of, and that will help open them up too. Okay, I think that's awesome. I hope you guys like it and learn something. Hopefully you can give this a try. And please subscribe if you haven't. And hit the like button for me. Leave a comment. Ask a question if you want. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Like I said, I will be putting the recipe for my paints because I don't get any cracking. I think that's due directly to the recipe and then not having it dry too fast. I don't have any ceiling fans going. I don't have any windows open. It just needs to sit and dry nice and slow. I had a couple there I wanted to blow off the canvas. That side is good, I think. So this will make a really awesome picture by itself. It would also make a really awesome background for if you want to do embellishing on top of it. Okay, and like I said, we are going to be doing the subscriber giveaway as soon as I hit 100. Hopefully that'll be in a couple weeks. And I will be doing a trivet, a piece of jewelry, and a painting. And I'll be sending those out. And I'll probably have you guys just send your names to my email, which is Kristinsoriginals@gmail. But when I get closer, I'll put that out there so you can do that. And I'll just have you send me an email with your name and your address, and that way I have them. And if you win, then I can send you your piece. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week with something fun. I don't know what we're going to do next week, but we'll figure it out. It'll be fun, though. I promise. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.